Movie writer Mike Scott with NOLA.com, the Times-Picayune, joining us now in studio. I love it. The weekend's here. It's
That's
movie
right.
time.
Well, a word of warning about the weekend. This weekend, all the studios are sort of clearing the decks because next weekend we get Star Wars. And nobody really wants to compete with Star Wars, so this is a little bit of a light weekend at the box office. We don't have any of those big blockbusters.
Let's start with In the Heart of the Sea.
In the Heart of the Sea. That's the big wide release, the only wide release this weekend, directed by Ron Howard, starring Chris Hemsworth, of course, of the Thor movies, the Avengers movies. And this is a period piece set in 1820s, if memory serves, aboard the whaling ship Essex. It tells the true story of this doomed voyage that actually inspired Herman Melville's Moby Dick.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw that.
Yeah, exactly. And so what you get in this, you're going to get some great visual effects. This one's really getting praised for its visual effects. It's ocean scenes. But it's getting knocked pretty roundly for the story that really just doesn't hold together as well as you'd like. As the further it goes on, the more dull it gets.
Yeah.
So this is one where if you're going to go see it, you need to temper your expectations and you'll be all right. Don't expect an Oscar movie out of this one.
Right. Just be, you'll be impressed with the great the scenery, for sure, that's for sure. Okay, so the next one, what's All Things Must Pass?
The full title of this one, just kind of the title says it all. It's All Things Must Pass, The Rise and Fall of Tower Records. It's a documentary directed by Colin Hanks, Tom Hanks' son. And like I said, the title tells you sort of the whole story of Tower Records. It's a real nostalgia trip, a real sort of, if you're a music fan and you remember flipping through the stacks of vinyl at Tower Records,
They had a Tower Records in
They
town.
did indeed,
Here,
yeah.
right.
This one will be for you. This is a loving remembrance of Tower Records, and he's got some great talking heads to sort of talk about the importance of Tower Records during its heyday, like Bruce Springsteen, Elton John. It's got a whole raft of stars talking about it. So this one's only playing at the Chalmette Movies, but if you're a music fan, and like I said, if you're an old dog like me and remember vinyl,
head to St. Bernard.
This is an enjoyable one, exactly.
Okay, and Coming Home. What's Coming Home about?
This is another one that's only at the Chalmette Movies this week, and this is a nice period drama directed by Zhang Yimou, and it tells the story of a college professor who was sent away during the Cultural Revolution in the 60s and 70s to a labor and re-education camp.
When the communists take over.
Exactly.
Right.
When he comes home, his wife doesn't remember him. She's got psychogenic amnesia. She doesn't recognize his face. She insists her husband is still locked away somewhere, and so he's got to try to convince her that he is him. And so it's just a really sweet, moving story. It's beautifully shot, and the real asset here are the actors. The actors do such strong
I recognize the
acting
faces from many other international
Gong Li
movies.
is sort of the female lead, and she's wonderful in that role.
Okay, I'm excited. Love it all, Mike Scott.
Very good.
Love it when you come in. Appreciate it. Okay, well, as the new Star Wars movie prepares to open in theaters, see how people are gearing up with lightsaber challenges like this one.